Today we're going to talk about the benefits of a middle school. After talking with Ms. Chandler, the principal, we decided that would be the best, according to our research and our demographics in our school, that would be the best decision as far as our students being successful in the middle school ages. And the state problems that we have in our school, in our elementary school for 5th and 6th grade, is that we would like to increase attendance. Attendance is obviously a problem from kindergarten up until middle school ages, but it really is a problem in the focus of 5th and 6th graders due to the fact of not everyone is on board as far as the family members and the teachers and the students being involved in making sure that their attendance is important and they need to be in school every day. Also, we need to decrease our behavior referrals. We have a lot of behavior referrals in 5th and 6th grade, especially middle school. The students in that age are going through a lot of changes emotionally and socially. So there are a lot acting out in behavior, so that is another problem that we're on the rise in our school.
Annalie Reinhardt, your mom is leaving. Report to the office, Annalie Reinhardt.
And there's also, we need to decrease in academic failure. We have a lot of retentions in our middle school age groups. And so with Ms. Chandler, we decided that the best thing for our school that we need to focus on is the possibility of having a middle school in their own separate building so that we can focus on the needs of those middle school students on these problems. Our at-risk students who participate in self-help groups, small groups for intervention will show improvement in the areas of weakness. This will be our hypothesis. This is what we hope to happen, that it will increase on our attendance, it will increase our academic successes, and it will increase positive behavior. And we hope that by this hypothesis that it will create a positive atmosphere and it will create success among our middle school students. Some definitions that are throughout the paper is that at-risk are students that are obviously below level. They're either at risk and not on attendance where they should be, or they're at risk as far as behavior referrals go and academics go. So they are not where they need to be. Our self-help small groups will result in the small group of our counselor working with those behavior referrals. She will be meeting with some of those kids to really focus on their social needs and behavior needs. Also, small groups for the academic part will be from our teachers in the classroom to really focus on intervention needs of those academic skills. And our small group, we will have an attendance team, and an attendance team will result in our teachers, our students, any other faculty members, and most importantly the parents, because the parents are very important when it comes to attendance. Academics and achievement and behavior achievement, those are just making sure that they're on academic a level that they need to be on, and their behavior is on the level that it needs to be on, and they're not getting referred and they're not getting retained in those middle school grades. And we think that by adding a middle school, that these students can be focused on more intensely in a smaller setting school, and transition doesn't become a additive to their at-risk environment. So after looking at some literature reviews, I have found a lot of research that does show that it is important when it comes to fostering students' needs and development of their skills and habits. According to this author, he also states that their social growth from that age is the most intense from kindergarten to 12th grade. And those middle school students are at risk for those three areas of need that I focused on, which is attendance and academic and behavior. And so it's very important that we focus on these kids in that grade more than ever. Also, our middle school is a trying time for these students. They're changing, they're growing, and we need to focus on them in a smaller setting, and they're not just getting lost in a high school, or they're not just getting at the top of an elementary school and feeling like that they don't have an importance in the school building. In order to foster high quality, we know that our faculty and our parents, everybody must come together and work together And also, the simple fact is, when it comes to attendance, according to Ball Fans and Chain, that kids must be at school every day to succeed, and attendance is very, very important. And we see an increase in attendance by the time they get to middle school, and students will start to drop out as early as 5th and 6th grade. So it is important that we look at that. So our action plan is to intervene with programs for our academics, have our small groups with our counselor, and form an attendance team. And these are my references that I've included. Do y'all have any questions or anything you want to discuss about what your ideas for middle school are? Do you think that's a good idea? What do you think?
Do you think that once you get attendance under control, that will get the ball rolling in the behavior? The attendance is the main issue, that once that gets under control, I guess the other two will just kind of fall into place?
I think they all go hand in hand on some level. I think that if they're at school, they're feeling more important. Their needs are being met because they have a team of people in an education field that can help fulfill the whole child and not just a part. And if they're missing school, they're missing not only academics, but they're missing emotionally and socially growth throughout the classroom and throughout a day full of students. So, I mean, I think that that's, if they're here, it's obviously going to increase the other two. But that's not the only thing that's going to help them increase, I think. So, but hopefully after research and doing our data from our year-long action research project, that we will see an increase in those things. Is there anything else? Okay, thank you.